Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's Mikrotik tips and tutorials, I'm going to show you how we could generate a hotspot voucher using Mikhmon. Alright, so this hotspot generator is for free. We can download it on this website. Alright, I'm going to post the exact link on the video description. So first, let's go to the site, and then we can see here the Mikhmon version free. Okay, and then scroll down, and then you can see here the download link. Okay, so just download this link. And there you go. Makikita mo rito yung Mikhmon version 3 plus web server and just the regular Mikhmon version 3. Alright, so I suggest let's use this first download with the web server. Alright, so download na natin siya. Okay, let me just save this file. Okay, and then it's now here in my downloads. I'm going to extract this. There we go, and this is the download folder. I'm gonna copy this to my desktop for easy viewing. Okay, and then paste. There she is. So let's open up the folder. We can see a Mikhmon server folder here, and then we can see the Mikhmon server application file. So let's just open it up. Okay, so the most important thing here is the status should always be online. Alright, now if for some reason the server is not turning online, one big reason is the antivirus. If you have antivirus enabled or active, you might try to disable that kasi baka binablock niya yung Mikhmon server natin. Alright, so once it's online, just click on open. It will open up a browser. There you go. So by default, the username here is Mikhmon, and then the password is 1234. Alright, then click on login. There you go. Here is the settings right here, so we can modify the username if you want. Let's say I would put here webhouse TV, and then the password is 123456, and then I want to save this. So let's just try to test if this will going to work. I'm going to close out this browser here, and then back to our Mikhmon, open it up, and then I'm gonna put in webhouse TV, and then my password 123456, log in, and there you go, it's working now. So the next thing that we have to do is to add a router. Alright, so click on the add router. So this will connect the Mikhmon to our Winbox or Mikrotik router. Alright, so we can name any session we want. So I would name this, let's say, webhouse TV, and then the IP address of the Mikrotik. So we can check that if we open up our Mikrotik. So let's go to quick set. Okay, and then you can see here the IP address is 192.168.8.102. So there are times that this IP address will change if your setting is set to automatic. If you don't want this to always change, you can select the static option here in the address acquisition. Alright, so right now I'm going to use this IP address 192.168.8.102. So back to our Mikhmon. So 192.168.8.102, and then we have to put in the username of our Winbox. Alright, so again, the username right here is the username of our Winbox and not the username of the Mikhmon. Alright, so my username for my Winbox is admin, and I'm going to put in the password for my Winbox as well. Alright, and then you can click on save. Oh, before that, let's complete this Mikhmon data first. So I can name this as Webhouse TV again. The DNS name will be the DNS name, of course, of your Mikrotik. So if you're going to check the IP hotspot, and then server profiles, this is your DNS name. Alright, so let's make it the same, webhousetv.com, and then the currency of your money. So since in Philippines we got PHP currency, and then you can leave this section by default 10 and 10, and then the live report, you can select this enable. Alright, and then we can save now our settings, and then to check if our Mikhmon is communicating to our Winbox, just click on ping. It's taking its time, so I wonder if it's going to connect. It looks like it's not connecting. Oh, there she is. So it's now connected. It just took a while. So as you can see, the status right here is in green, saying ping OK. Alright, so with this, the Mikhmon is ready. By the way, you can see as well here, the host with the port number. So if this is not connecting, though the username and password are correct and the IP address are correct, but if it's not connecting, you might want to check if the port number is incorrect. So again, in Mikhmon, the port number by default is set to 8728. So to check that, if it's the same in our Winbox, go to our Winbox and then click on IP, and then services, and here it is. Mikhmon is using the API with port number 8728. If this is disabled, alright, you need to click the enable button para maging enable siya. Alright, so make sure that the API is enabled and the port number is also 8728. Okay, back to our Mikhmon. So as you can see right here, we have a lot of options. So here we are currently in the dashboard. So we can see the hotspot, quick print, all the way up to settings and about. Alright, so our goal right now is to generate a voucher. So first, let's click on hotspot, and then go to our user profile, and then click on add profile. So let's check our current profile in the Winbox. So right now I only have one, so which is the 100 megabytes per second profile. This is the name. Alright, so we're going to add one. So let's just try, let's say 10 Mbps. Okay, and then select your address pool. And then for the user, it's up to you if you would like to make this user account be shareable to multiple accounts, but right now I'm just going to share only this for one. Here is the speed limit, so it's starting with the upload. I'm going to put 10 megabytes right here, / 10 megabytes for download. And then for the expired mode, it's up to you if you would like to set this into these options. Alright, so andito naman yung kanya mga definition. Alright, so for remove, user will be deleted when expires. Notice, user will not be deleted and get notification after user expiration. Record, save the price of each user. Login to calculate total sales for hotspot user. So normally what I'm selecting is this one, the notice and record. So I would know and then be notified if the account has been expired, and I would track the sales. Okay, and then for the validity, so since this is for 10 megabytes per second, I would say or I'm sorry, so let me just correct my profile right here. So I'll just gonna put in 1 day, so it's 1 day. And then for the validity, since this is 1 day, I'm gonna put in 1. And then here's the format for days. You can add, you must add small d. For hours, small h. And for minutes, small m. So since this profile is for 1 day, I'm gonna put in 1 and then a small d. And then for the price, it's up to you. So I'm going to put in, let's say this is 25 pesos. And then the selling price as well. And then this is the lock user right here. By default is disabled. So if you're going to enable this profile will not work because it's currently locked. So this should be always disabled. And then for the parent queue, if you have queues in your Winbox, you may select so. And then you can now save. Alright, so this is for the 1 day. And I'm going to create another one. Alright, click on add. And then I would click on, let's say, just for 1 hour. Okay. And then the address pool. Shared users the same. Rate limit, I'm going to put in, let's say, just 3 megabytes per second for both upload and download. Expired mode is the same. Validity, since this is for 1 hour, I'm going to put in 1 and then small h for hour. And then I would say 5 pesos for the prices, and then click on save. Alright, so as you can see, we have now 2 profiles added, the 1 day and 1 hour. And if we're going to check on Winbox, as you can see, they were added as well, the 1 day and 1 hour. Okay, now let's go and click, select or add a user. Okay, so right now I only have 1. This is my current user account logged in. So let's create using the Mikhmon also. So back to our settings or menus right here. You can go down to vouchers, and these are the current profiles that we can see right now. So I'm going to create a voucher, let's say for 1 hour. Okay, so you can see here there's 0, there's no item right here. Same with the 1 day. So I'm going to generate 1, or I would generate multiple vouchers. Alright, para isang bagsakan lang. So let's say I would create 10 user accounts with this profile, which is the 1 hour. Alright, so the server, select your server. And then the mode for the user account, if you would like these voucher to have username and password, or you can make it the same as username is equals to password as well. So I'm going to use this one. Alright, since I'm going to log in using only a voucher code, not a username and a password. So for the name length, we have 3 up to 8 lengths. Okay, I would select, let's say 6. And then for the prefix, it's up to you if you would like to have an automatic codes from the prefix. But in my case, I'm not using this. For the character, you can select the options right here. So I'm using this character, all small letters only. And then a number. And then you can select here the profile. Since we selected the 1 hour voucher, it automatically selects the 1 hour. But if you would like, you can change this. You can select 1 day or 1 hour or 100 Mbps depending on the available profiles you have already. Okay, so I'm going to create 1 hour, and then no need to put in the time limit, the data limit, and the comment. They will be automatically set up. Alright, so again, we're going to create 10 vouchers with a username equals to password with this character voucher setting, and then with this profile. Okay, I'm going to generate now. Click on the generate button, and then there you go. So if you would like to print those vouchers, so you can click on this print button right here. And then as you can see, here's the quick print preview from those vouchers that we just created. So you can save this for your reference in the future, or you can print this immediately. Since I don't have a printer installed right now on my desktop, that's why I cannot print this right now. But if you have a printer installed already, yes, you can just select the printer you have right here, and then there will be a print button available, and then click on print. Okay, so for the sake of saving this file, I can save this. I can save this on my desktop, so that in the future, if you're going to print these vouchers, you can do it by going to the desktop. Alright, and then open the file you just saved, and here we go. You can print this from your printer. Alright, so from the voucher, you can see here the name of our DNS, or the name of our hotspot service, and then here's the logo. Here's the code. You can actually edit all these now from the settings, and then here's the voucher code, the prices, and the portal address. Alright, so back to our Mikhmon again. I'm going to close this voucher, and then we can close this now. And then as you can see from these window, these are the vouchers that we just created. Okay, and now let's create a voucher using the one-day profile. So back to our vouchers. Go and then select the profile, the one day. Currently we have no voucher created, so we're going to generate, let's say, another 10 vouchers for these for this profile only, the one day. So same format, Webhouse TV, username equals password, the name length I would select again 6, and then the rest are blank. Okay, I can now click on generate. Okay, there we go, and then click on the preview. Okay, and I'm going to save this again in desktop. Close this. Let's open up that file. Alright, so as you can see, this is now one day voucher codes. Alright, so that's how simple and easy creating a voucher from the Mikhmon. Alright, so let's go back to our dashboard. Okay, next, let's change the logo of our voucher. So click on the settings menu, click on upload logo, and then take note of the format file name right here. It says logo-webhouse TV. Alright, so make sure that you rename the logo from here, and it must be in PNG format. Okay, so here's my logo right here. It's in PNG format already, but from the condition, I need to rename it as logo webhouse TV. There we go. So I'm going to upload this now to my Mikhmon. So click on choose file, and then select that logo that we just renamed, and then click on upload. Alright, so as you can see here now, we got two logos. This is the old one, this is the new one. I'm going to delete the old one, and now we have this. So let's test if this new logo will appear on our voucher. Alright, so back to our dashboard. Okay, let's say I'm going to create another voucher. I would create another 100 Mbps profile. Click on generate. I would only create one voucher for these, and then click on Webhouse TV, same format, number 6, and then 100 Mbps, and then generate. And if I'm going to print this, let's see the preview. You can see now we have the logo appearing on our vouchers. I'm going to save this. See the bigger preview. So here's the voucher that I just created with 100 Mbps profile. Alright, this is 90 days, this is the portal, this is the voucher code, and here's the name of your hotspot. Okay, so that's how you update the logo from Mikhmon. Alright, so now let's try to test all those user accounts that we just created. So go to users and then user list. Okay, so, and then we're going to select let's try the 1 hour. So this 1 hour profile got, I think, just a 3 Mbps speed only, because if you're going to look into our profile, user profile, profile list, our 1 hour is 3 megabytes per second only. Okay, so let's test that. Okay, users and user list. Let's use this voucher. Okay, so I'm going to open up my portal, log out. Let me just disable my Webhouse TV account. And then we're going to test and log in that 1 hour profile. Alright, there we go. As you can see, it's now connected. And then from Mikhmon, if you're going to look into our dashboard, yeah, there is the user account that we just used. And then from the log, we can see here with this time, this user account was logged in. Okay, and then let's check the current speed. Okay. As you can see, since this profile, let's search that, is for 1 hour only, and then with 3 megabytes per second, here is the limit. Yeah, we only got 2.8, which is good. Okay, now let's test the 1 day. Okay, so go back to users, user list. Alright, so you can actually sort by comment if we can select the 1 day. Alright, let's try this user, UUB295. Going to log out. And then let's just disable that user account that we just used. I think this is it. Log in, and I'm gonna use that voucher, the 1 day voucher account. Alright, it says it's connected. Let's double check in Mikhmon. Go to dashboard. There's one item or active connection right now, and this is the account that we just logged in. Alright, and from Winbox, we can also verify that the active user account is also the same, showing in Mikhmon. Okay, and then let's do the speed test. So this account is 1 day with 10 Mbps profile. Alright, so that's it. So which means the Mikhmon is really working from user account creation to profile creation, and the speed that we declared are all working fine. Okay, so there's a lot of options in Mikhmon, so I hope you have time to browse and explore all of them. So this Mikhmon is really good when it comes to its interface. It's very user friendly and very much professional look. Okay, so if you have questions, you may want to message me Alright, and I will try to answer them as long as I can. Okay, so if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So once again, this is Webhouse TV. Thank you for watching and see you on my next tutorial. Bye!